Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Saturday night, and this is a surprise. I hope everybody is doing well. We're just going to answer a few comments, say hello to you guys. We've got a good crowd joining us so far tonight. We've got Red Crawler, Sel Mortimer Sel from Eugene, Oregon, the Clean Water, Clean Air, Filthy People, part of the world there. Steve LaPointe is here. Welcome. Master Blaster and Tony Erickson is here. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's get right into some of these comments, see what's happening here. We've got Matt Bittner with an algorithmic glass of milk for us. Very, very good. All right. And let's see here. We've got Ray Gilgrath says, right now we have a fragile economy, and that is a scary fact with the storm coming. Indeed. In fact, it's a thundering here where I'm at. But yes, indeed, that's true. Classic and very good. That's right, Ray. Thank you for watching that video, by the way. Good to see you guys. All right. And Matthew Crustlife is here as well, by the way. Good to see you. And we've got No IQ says, you said it, keep pressing on. That's what we're going to do. Yes, sir. I got to keep on keeping on. That's what we're trying to do. And pressing on is what we do best. Hold on to your gold and silver during these times. Yes, indeed. Got some coffee here as well. Good to see David McKenzie is here. Welcome Keith B0007. And David Carlisle is with us tonight as well. Appreciate you guys joining us. F37 Metal chimes in on this video from yesterday, a market report here, and says the following. Thanks, Al, great video. I am just waiting to see the silver in their eyes. Then I'll let them have with both barrels. Then I'll take my silver and go home. There you go. Yes, indeed. Very good. Welcome to My Name is Finn is here. Good to see Timothy Wright. The weekend spot market is closed. We had the correction to end of month lows. That's right. Yep, it is interesting to see it. It ended up lower at the end of the month here. Because when the markets open tomorrow, it will be September. In fact, it closed below $29 an ounce and down 55 cents when that occurred. You're right. Multi-Gunman is here. Good to see you, Multi-Gunman. Good to see Rob Wells with us tonight. And so is Nickel Stacking is here. Welcome, my friend. Did you see that lady push? I'm sure he probably did a video about it. That other basketball player pushed Caitlin. And I think that was so blatant that lady should be kicked off of the WNBA. It was that egregious. Obviously trying to injure her. Brown Dog Prospecting is here. Welcome to Cybercurrent Twitcher. And nice. All right. And David Cash is here. Got a warm brew as well as me. Liquid Electrum says we will see it go back up. I'm pretty bullish too. I think it's going to recover. And we'll probably see it happen next week. Steve Wood says, to the moon. There you go. But not to the moon and back. Well, it's kind of went halfway there and started coming back. But what would a to the moon scenario look like for silver? Be very interesting to see. Danny Zuhulsdorf says this. I listened to a few good podcasts on the subject, Sal, and I've heard more than one expert say they expect silver to retest $26 before it kicks in a high gear and it races past $35 an ounce. Obviously, nobody knows for sure, but these guys are well-known industry experts. That is quite possible. I mean, we're closer, but it only dipped to the low 27s during the stock market hit. So I think that's going to be the bottom. I don't think it'll go back much below that. But hey, you never know. If we do have another stock market panic or little mini panic like what we saw, I could see that. Let's see here. 3 times in a row she roughed Clark up. Wow. How can they even let her continue in the game after the second time? I don't know what the first one, or the one I saw, the clip of it, it was a pretty big shove. But yeah, they should pull her out. Not just penalize them for points or whatever. They should pull that lady out. That's crazy. All right. El Nino Devada, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, my friend. Glad you're here. And Dean R. is here as well as Steve LaPointe. Appreciate you guys joining me here on this surprise live broadcast. We got the great Tom Larson is here too, and Michael K is here as well. Appreciate you guys joining me here. Yes, indeed. Let's see. So, Sharpshooter says this. It's just a hobby for me. For some people, it is, you know. I mean, and some people start as stackers and they end up being hobbyists or collectors. I like to take out of the box of silver coins and watch a video. I enjoy the numismatic variety of them. I got some Maple Leafs, Liberty, Krugerrands, Pandas, and some others. I shine them up with Ultra Glit because they got a little tarnish, hoping to get a block of this metal as a reserve. Well, yes, be careful. If they are just regular bullion coins, it's fine to use some agents on there to take off the tarnish if you don't like tarnish. But for collectible coins, I would not dip them or clean them in any way, shape, or form. All right, let's see here. Let's see, where are we at? The tribe is with us tonight. A good crowd collecting in here. Appreciate you guys being here. Razor Ready, what a surprise. Not $28 plus by the end of the year. You can bank on that. All right, very good. Yes, I think you're right, Razor Ready. We're going to see it climb more than likely to, I think, 35 by the end of the year. But I would say with a fair amount of confidence it'll be above 28 by the end of the year. Helping with the rhythm. Thank you, Brian McDaniel. I appreciate that. He's relatively new here, and he knows the situation. I need all the help I can get. For the past couple of weeks, it has been a grind to try to get views on the videos. It is tough. I've had to work very, very hard to get where I'm at, and it's a struggle. Hardly any of my videos go viral. I had a couple that did fairly decent last month, but that's just a flash in the pan. That's just luck, pure luck. David McKenzie, Friday night, Boogie Silver is doing the crawl. That's right, David. You're exactly right. Yankee Pride is here. Good to see Krusty White Bread. Whoa, Count Derpula just comes in and shocks the chat with 20 Salivate Metal memberships. That is a mortar round shot across the bow. Boom. Wow, 20 of them. Thank you, sir. From Count Derpula. Bam. All right. Appreciate it. They've been relatively slim, so this is a welcome surprise. Thank you to Count Derpula. I'm going to see. Let me see if I can whip out 20. It's been a while since I've done push-ups because they've been slim as of late. Let me see if I can make it happen here for Count Derpula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. Thank you, Count Derpula. For those of you new here, you may not understand what's going on. Every time there's $1 donated via Super Chat or a gift membership, I do an exercise. Usually they're push-ups. Sometimes it could be other exercises. And that's what I'm doing for Count Derpula. Very kind of you indeed. And dollars donated via PayPal, friends and family. There are 2. All right. David McKenzie. Yes, Friday night boogie. And Red Crawler, thank you, brother. Very kind of you. He has a $4.99 super chat here. He says, thanks for everything you do for us stackers, Uncle Sal. Well, it's the least I can do, and I'm honored that you're here, Red. You and everybody else, I appreciate you watching, being a part here. And Joel Atchner is new here. Yes. Well, I think there might be a delay here, so by the time you see that, I will have answered that, but thank you so much. Silver Sleuth is here. Hulkaloogie with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, guys. All right. Let me drop and give you 10 more. All right. Yes, indeed. For both you guys, thank you for that. Here we go. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Get the blood flowing here early in the broadcast. Thank you so much. Yes, Yeah, I like that username as well. Counter Hawkaloogie. That's really cool. All right. Mm-hmm. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, we've got Mr. Patrick 1414 about silver's price not getting to $50 and why that's not happening. He says the following here. The bullion banks have forecast silver to be $30 this year. They control the price and absurdly provide the estimates. How can they be wrong? It's a scam until these bullion banks are relinquished of their power to suppress silver with their made-up paper contracts. This will not end. No, I hear you. I definitely understand the frustration. I don't like the paper derivative market at all. The futures contracts, the options, all that. It's crazy. Let's see here. Let's see. Sign up says silver has a comprehensive that has a comprehendle for handle with an inverse head and shoulders. Is that significant? Sign up. I have no clue what you just said. I have no understanding with a comprehensive and comprehendle for handle with an inverse head and shoulders. It sounds like it's a technical analysis. I'm not sure, but I'd have to picture it. I know the head and shoulders is a sign that silver could go up or what have you, but I'm not sure. Let's see here. All right, Silver Sleuth says here, and I think Silver Sleuth is with us in here tonight. Appreciate him being here. It says, it's ironic to me that if you put some geeky eyeglasses on him and have Dr. Ron Paul get a glamour cuts makeover, he'd look like Jay Powell. Yes, true. That'd be wild. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's see here. Slip away some coffee. And let's see here where we have Bill 457 is here. I got Stinkfinger says, I have 4 of those. Found them in a case my dad had stashed away. Rip Dad. The Canada 1980 half-ounce kayak gold coin. Nice. Great find. It's a nice surprise when you see something like that. I had a similar situation happen with my grandmother. I might do a video on that at some point in time. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. We've got John Bannon. I like to see silver go up a bit myself. I'm mostly into silver. 90% of my stack. Always buying. There you go. When you find good deals, I'm being on the lookout for good deals. Deals can be found for sure. All right. And let's see here. Dry Ciders says the following here on this video, which this is an important video. What you need to know about buying gold for the rest of 2024. Dry Cider says, this is one of the really cool things about metals. They can become liquid, literally, repoured into a better design if the design sucks or government changes or whatever the case may be. Truly enduring money. Yes, indeed. And that's exactly what happened in, I think, 2014, 2015, with the rehypothecation when Germany wanted to repatriate their gold. Yes, indeed. Very good. And Silver Hair Stacker is here. Good to see Adam Montague. I'm pulling his finger as we speak. Good to see you guys. Mojave Gold is here. I'm glad you guys are with us tonight as we press on this live here. We've got the self-aware. Silver will never reflect a high fiat value, but it's worth more than the system standards reflects. That's right. That's the value price proposition, exactly. Mark Gotteshell on this other video from yesterday says the following: gold, tier 1 asset. That's right. Silver and industrial metal for right now. Gold rules, silver drools. Long term, I started stacking in 1994. Silver was $4.50 an ounce and gold was $400 an ounce. Both have gone up around 6.5 times. I will take a 6.5 times on gold over 6.5 times silver. Call me crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting dynamic between the two metals nowadays, for sure. That sure is. Very good. Dennis Niemeyer is here. Thank you, brother, for the thumbs up. And Pitbird says $30 is the high. Very well could be. I don't know. It did get up to 31, almost 32 for a while. But anyways, yes, good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. I'm showing 98 watching now. I appreciate you guys being here. User says, not $50, should be $800. Well, if it's $800, we got serious problems on our hands. That's for sure. All right, let's see here. And what do we have up here? We've got Pittsburgh says this, the issue is and always will be if silver does shoot up, no one will buy it. Yep, that's kind of what we're seeing now. Who was buying silver at $50.80 and who was buying $48 and $11? No one. There were some buyers of it, but in fact, I even covered it on one of my videos about somebody who bought at the high. Completely, very, very disappointed, but you will see probably fewer buyers. Zardoz is here. Good to see Zardoz. Welcome, sir. Let's see here. Steve-O, loving gold. Yeah, I do. That's right. The burpee man. Loving it, loving it. And Four Wheels from Rob says here on this video, rocky road ahead. Is that the ice cream? Our entire economy is being manipulated by entities that do not have our best interests at heart. This is why we are here, that's for sure. And you know what? When you think about it, those who control this, the dollar, only want to keep themselves in power and standing. Gold and silver, they don't have your best interests at heart either. And that's the very reason why we hold on to them. Because they don't have anybody's best interest in heart. They just exist for what they are. That's why we hold on to them. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see. Where are we at? Let's press on. We've got training wheels just for 70 minutes. That's right. Exactly. It's what we want to do. And Bill Carson says, nice job. Thank you. All right. Appreciate that. I appreciate you watching that video. And Courtney Tennis got a gold eagle for $25.90. Wish I had a pre-33 at the time. Yeah, I love pre-33. I've been buying more of it. Courtney, in fact, I think you're new here. I'm going to show you a video that I did fairly recently. If you type in the search function, this is the kind of gold I'm buying. If you type that in there, you will see this video from 2 weeks ago. I think you'll like this video. This is the kind of gold I'm buying now. Here's why. Yes, indeed. And you can watch this one too. But if you get a chance to watch these two videos here, just type in this is the kind of gold. And you'll see them there, Courtney. I hope you will check those videos out. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Let's see here. Very good. And let's move on up here. We've got super giant geckos compared to 08 to 10. An ounce should be $80. That's right. That's right. Compared to then, that's exactly right. True that. And we've got, and business is good. All right. Is killing your business? I gotta know. I've gotta know. Dang, we could have been rich doing this instead of buying gold. That's right. We could scam. We could just scam folks. UK Dark Mark here says this, and I quote, as long as silver has an industrial use at the scale it does now or more, then big business will keep prices down. I predict another price dip of down 10% or more before the end of December this year. Shame, as I too am a stacker. All right, well, and understand, people feel pretty jaded, but I think industrial use scale, you know, that I don't think there's too much they can do to stop it if demand increases. Yes, indeed. Even with the derivatives, but we'll see here. Let's see. All right. Let's press on. Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, chimes in on this and says the following here. As Leonard Skinner would say, Sweet Home Pennsylvania, beautiful platinum moon, and the silver American eagle. Scammer home renovations, that's right. I gotta love it, gotta love it. Thank you, my friend. All right. Let's see here. Slurping away on some coffee, enjoying my time with you guys. We We got Silver Slammer is here. Bill457 is with us tonight. It's good to see you guys. And a couple of new folks here, too. That's why I like to sometimes do these surprise broadcasts on off nights. Sometimes we get different folks to pop in, and honored to have you here. Crypto Zeus chimes in on this silver video. What's wrong with silver? Says, technical analysis is for suckers because there's no crystal ball for investing. I agree that market trends psychology will always rule. Yep. And that's one reason why I didn't really get into the technical analysis, which why, like when Sun Up asked me earlier about the Head and Shoulders and the other stuff, I just like it's a brain bleed because you can really study that stuff hard, and even though it may come true in a normal market, but what rules the day in terms of the price structure? It's going to be all the stuff happening with the numbers, the Fed, and economic numbers, some employment and inflation and all that stuff. All right. And King Tiger Crown Estate, as long as there are leaves growing on trees, everybody has as much toilet paper as they will ever need. That's true. You're right. There's no shortage of toilet paper. Slurp from Olin. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Olin. He was gifted a channel membership, and he's used the icon there. We'll need a live every day this week before the election. I know. Tell me about it. That's for sure. Oh, my goodness gracious. A lot going on for sure. All right. Let's see here. Justin Aldridge says, Monday it started at 29.1, ended yesterday at 29.2. Actually, no, it didn't end at 29.2. It ended at 28.92. You might be getting your numbers from a bullion dealer. Do not check bullion dealers for price, spot price. That's the last place you want to go for, because they're always wrong. They always use futures price. And Jukebox says, people are bullying you that say precious metals aren't an investment. An investment by definition is anything you put your time, money, and effort into in order to gain some kind of financial advantage. Therefore, if you purchase crap like silver that hasn't kept up with taxes, let alone inflation, in the last 4 years, indisputable truth is you're making an investment. Well, you're wrong about that because, you're wrong in multiple different areas, because in the last 4 years it has kept up with inflation. If you draw a line through the last 4 years, look at where we are. What happened 4 years ago, Jukebox? Silver was at a low of under $12 an ounce. Look where it is today. Well more than double that. I'd say that's a pretty good run, wouldn't you? And even before its smackdown, silver was trading around $17, $18 an ounce. Look where it is today, Jukebox. So you're wrong on every single part of everything you said in this comment. This is a guy that comes in and basically trolls, not necessarily me, but silver and precious metals in general. I have no idea why he's here, but he keeps watching and keeps making these comments against silver. And he's not harming anybody. It's just baffling to me. But hey, it helps the algorithm when he comments, so let's let it go. But I refuse to get in an argument with him because it's just like it's futile. But I have a couple people like that are slam precious metals, but yet they watch the channel. It's crazy. Anyways, Joyful, China and the BRICS hate the USA and the dollar. China will soon tell the world that gold is worth. All right, yes, indeed, they do. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, maybe probably a banker. That's right, exactly. Liquid Electrum. Very well could be the case. Let's see here. And where are we at? First comment on this video from this morning. Thank you, Mike O'Neill. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. I appreciate the comments on the videos and you guys watching the videos. It's been a real struggle for the past 2 weeks to grow. And even though I try my best with the content, I try to pick titles that are catchy but yet not clickbait. It's just a struggle. It's been tough. I'm trying my best to grow. It's just really hard. I'm kind of discouraged, but I'm going to keep going. That's all I got to do is just stay in the grindstone. Joyful, how much has the USA bought? 0. That's right. At least that we know of. Although I have actually proposed the possibility that they may be buying under the radar, just not adding to the official number. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see here. Let's see here. And let's get over here to Jerry Stoons. As usual, another informative and educational video. Thank you, brother. Well, thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that very, very much. More than you know. I think you're new here, so thank you. Or maybe you're been watching for a while, but maybe it's your first comment. I do appreciate the comment for sure. And DD Prepper says, back up the truck while you can before China gets it on. They're trying for sure. Yep. A little bit of I think their central bank is ramping up to get some more. Let's see. Looks like a coil spring, silver spring. There you go. Exactly. Spring to it. Spring to it indeed. Thank you, Cat Bilal. I appreciate it. And you guys are what keeps me going. I appreciate it. My regular viewers definitely appreciate you so much. All right, I've got 100 viewers now. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. And those do help too. I only get about 25% thumbs up engagement on the lives and the videos. So those that do thumb up, I really appreciate you doing that for sure. And thank you, Dory Levon. I appreciate it. And good to see you. Welcome to John Bannon is here tonight. Gold and Silver is here. And good to see Gold Chick is here as well. My kitten is a Grandmaster says, China is a distributor for Costco. I don't know. I don't know if they are. They very well could be. They've got their hands in a lot of different pots, that's for sure. All right. Coffee Farms. I like that, Zephael. And Days 92. Gotta love Perth Mint gold coins, indeed. Yep. Love those. It just happen to have a lot of Chinese type designs on them, don't they? It's crazy. All right. Thank you, Bill457. He usually watches the videos first during breakfast. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Yes, indeed. Let's see. And we've got Ian McCrute here. Chimes in with the following. It says this. Help. Long story short, my whole branch got laid off. Used severance to take months off. Hiring processes longer than thought. I must make my truck payment. Should I sell gold or silver? If you have no income, I think you've probably left no other choice. However, I would say this. If you've lost your job, the whole branch got laid off, and used severance to take months off, I would have, as soon as I got laid off and you had a severance that would last you several months, I'd be immediately pounding the payment, finding another job. Even if it's flipping burgers at McDonald's or working a minimum wage job. Something, anything, that severance is still going to be there. And coming in as income. And so that you don't have to sell your silver and gold. And gold and silver are a savings of last resort, should not be a savings of first resort when you get into financial trouble. It's always to have a padding of a savings. If you have a savings and you've got some severance, then I would find another job or two. Work hard. I know it's hard, but I've been there, and I know, and I know what it's like. And that's exactly what I would do right now if I lost my job. I'd be pounding the pavement. In fact, I'm working hard. I basically work 80 hours a week, folks. I have a full-time job outside of this, and I do 2 videos a day and several live streams a week, and I'm engaging, and it takes a lot of work, time, and energy. We must not be afraid of hard work. That's the only way. Nothing is given in life to us free. I have to scrape, scrap, and dig and claw my way through to get where I'm at. And I tell you, if you've lost your job, if your branch was laid off, I would, the next day or the next minute, I would be out there pounding the pavement, trying to find something, anything. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. But I'm sorry to hear this, Ian McRoot. I hope you can get employment soon. All right, THS says here, how do you control another nation? Own 51% of all the world gold sprinkled in a lot of silver. Wake up, this is not a dream. That's right. He who has the gold makes the rules, right? Very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? Hello, Silver Joe Pickle is here. Nickel says, Harris wants to give your hard-earned money to people who won't work. Yep, I know, exactly. Especially with this 25%, giveaway to first homeowners, first home buyers, and a lot of other things, for sure. Yep. And I tell you what, I'm not for Trump giving all this money for IVF either. I think that's a bad thing. Buying votes is never a good, no matter who does it. Very good. Thank you, Zephiel. He's a professional video watcher, and Settlement Metal is my employer. Thank you. That's right. Yes, indeed. Good to see Chad Wolf. Welcome. All right. Good day, Sal. Thank you, Kane Friday. Good day to you. And let's see here. We've got this from Master Blaster, and I appreciate him watching the videos too. And Count Derpula is still here. And thank you again, Count Derpula, for the channel gifts. Very kind of you indeed. And Master Blaster, great Friday night live. We know you put a lot of time and research into every video. We all really appreciate that and are in debt to you. Well, Master Blaster, that's very kind words, and it means so much to me that you say that. You being here and being a consistent viewer, I appreciate that so very, very much. So thank you. And I don't want to lose a single viewer. That's why I ask about some of the viewers who have been like Metal Cedar. Where's Metal Cedar been? I hope I didn't say anything to offend him, but I know that's going to happen from time to time, but I hope he's okay. But yes, indeed, appreciate it. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see. Carrie Taryn says this on this video from this morning about China and gold. China's running the world now. The U.S. is being lied to by its government on really what's going on in the world. When the truth comes out, it'll be a sad day indeed. Yeah. Well, there's been some talk about there's some cracks in their economy too, especially in commercial real estate and the housing market there in China. And the currency value, I don't know. We'll see. But I've heard conflicting reports in that regard. Let's see. All right. And where are we at? Let's get over here to Jeff Nelson. China going through growing pains now. Country Garden, the largest developer on planet, just missed a second payment on their bankruptcy recently. Wow. Now that is big news, Jeff. Thank you. That's why I love this this audience. You know, you'll find things like this, little nuggets that tell us that there's some serious problems. That is big. That is big news. Wow. Very good. Choking Ghost is here. Good to see you, Choking Ghost. Welcome. Helen Dobb is with us tonight. Welcome. And let's see here. We've got Silver Austin 13. Says, Sal, man, you're tireless. I can't appreciate you enough just for the time you spend doing this. Well, thank you, Silver Awesome 13. I tell you what, I know Silver Awesome 13, and he is a hard-working man. No question about it. Very hard-working man, and for him to say that, it means a lot. So thank you so much. Very, very much appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Zardoz is here. Good to see you, Zardoz. Paul Sargent is here. Music Holds the Secret is with us tonight. Good to see you. Good to see some new faces and or folks that have not been here in a while. All right. Popping in tonight. Like we got Paul Sargent is here too. Yes, pray for the United Kingdom. It has become a police state, that's for sure. All right. And let's see here. Synth says 1247. Nice collection of Perth Mint Lunars there, Sal. A great report in regards from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Matthew Crustlife, selling fake gold and offering fake depository services. That's right. True that, true that. All right. And Silver Hair Stacker is a new face. He's the new face of the old face of YouTube. We love Silver Hair Stacker. He named his channel after the silver hair video I did a number of years ago. No, I'm kidding. He didn't know anything about that when he named his channel. But good to see. Check out Silver Hair Stacker, by the way. Great guy. Longtime member of the community, just like Cyber Curtain Twitcher, who's another one who's here, who I really appreciate, and has a channel you should check out as well, too. Cyber Curtain Twitcher. He is the inventor of the silver slide. There's no other... There's cheap imitations, ugly imitations, but there's only one Cyber Curtain Twitcher silver slide. Yes, indeed. Joe KV says with a thumbs up. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Means a lot. We got sign-ups as silver. Silver is the poopy. Gold's cool, but there's so much of it. Well, there's so much less of it. He forgot to put less of it, but silver is awesome. I will agree with you on that. All right, breast cancer coins, a closer look in comparison video, an oldie that I did, comparing the finishes and the like of those and the color between the rose gold. Still costs the same as a regular commemorative, but with less gold. Go figure, that's U.S. Mint for you. Check out Whitman's new limited edition Susan G. Komen album for the American Women Quarters. It's pink. It has an extra page in the back for all the 2018 breast cancer awareness commemoratives. Very cool. Pretty wild they've got that. Thank you, Rip Van Smith. Desi, yes, I have. And I've shown it several times on the channel, actually. The 2024 Rectangular Gold Dragon. I'd like to get them all. But I tell you what, some of the backdated ones are very expensive. And if I do get them all, then I'm committed to buying one every year, and it's a series that's in perpetuity, as we know now. If there's never an end to it, I may consider looking out for some good deals on backdated ones. All right, let's see here, and all right. Thanks to the U.S. Silver Slide buyers, yes indeed, that bought a silver slide from Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Sparking Kittens Knit says here, I welcome any hard hitting on silver and gold as an alligator with opening jaw, waiting for nice meat. I always buy them on dips with the money that I earn from other investments. They are the ultimate wealth forever. Yes, indeed. There you go. Ultimate wealth forever. True that. All right. Yep, I'm with you, Michael K. Love the rose gold color, but not the gold content for sure. Paul Sargent, there he goes, got a new profile picture. I like that profile picture, Paul. Yes, indeed. Kind of apropos to the name, Sargent. All right, there you go. I like that. Pretty sweet. And Dean R is here. All right, very good. His profile picture looks, I gotta say, I've been wanting to say this for a long time. Dean R's profile picture looks an awful lot like a guy named Dean. That guy, that face just has a Dean attached to it. I don't know what it is. So I think that's appropriate too, What do you think? All right. Oh, let's see here. We have got this from Helen Dobb. It says the following. Hi, need gold to pay their people, may be getting ready for war, but they do not know the veterans in the U.S. will not lay down many guns. All kinds of stubborn old men will not quit. Thanks for the info. I need more like you. Thank you so much, Helen. I appreciate that. Yes, could be in part and parcel to getting ready for war. Stacking silver and gold for sure. Talked about in the previous ones too. Fed up listening to BS. Hello, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Yes, indeed. Used to be Deanna. That's pretty funny. Dean, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Welcome, very good. And John Bannon is still with us tonight. We got Cat Below is here. And let's see here. How many opinions on Andy Scheckman? He was on the Crucible podcast with Silver Husky, and I thought his views on Brexit were quite interesting. I've actually interviewed him. I did a long-form interview with him, and cut it up. If you search for Andy Scheckman on my channel, you'll see the videos pop up. But he's a really nice guy. I don't agree with all of his views, but in fact, we may do something again. He's opened the invitation to do something down the road, so we may make that work. I know he's busy, but he was very kind. He actually reached out to me for an interview, and I'd love to have him on. I actually wanted to interview his quote nemesis, ideological nemesis in the silver community, to get the other side, but that bridge has been burnt. I was really looking forward to that, and it was not actually officially reached out for that, but anyways. Then I come to find out that individual did a paid content on another channel. Anyways, Tiger, holy P. Huck on this one. That's right, exactly. Honey Fun, or Bony Fun, rather, Bony Fun, says the following here. Thanks, Al. I recently watched a story about the Lawrence Livermore Lab. It's a fusion energy facility that announced a successful model about a year ago. They used tons of silver to float the plasma ball in space. The possibility of infinite energy or total destruction, and will likely have AI control in order to be fully operational. Interesting. That makes for a good movie. What could go wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. $50? I'm not sure what you mean by $50 nickel stacking. I love $50. I actually buy. If ever I'm going to buy a silver $50. I mean, if it's in really good condition, I'll buy a 64 Kennedy. But I'm really liking the Walking Liberty halves. I haven't bought any in a while, but I've got Franklin's too. But they're nice. My favorite's going to be the Walking Liberty $50. Open the door, man. There he goes. Welcome. Good to see you. And let's see here. Dry Ciders is here. Welcome, Dry Ciders. Julian Emperor says, how much did they export if they are the largest producer in the world? If they export a 0%, then import means nothing. That's true. You're right. I don't know what those numbers. The channel. Oh, yeah. I interviewed him, actually, nickel stacking. You may have missed that video, but I interviewed him. What is up with him? Is he still around? I forgot the channel name. I know he goes by $50, but he has a different channel name. Is he still around? I haven't seen anything from him in I don't know how long. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see. Willie Spencer with Algorithmic Emoticons here, contemplating this video. Appreciate that. Yes, Len Vogel, that's right, an Iron Dome for the U.S. That's very true. He wants to do that. Robert Ferderer is here. Welcome, Robert. And Zardals has just gifted 1 Salivate Metal membership to Cross the Bow. Thank you to Zardals for doing that. And that is a 22 caliber round. Just boom, shot. Sting you. Very good. Brian McDaniel is here. Welcome, Brian. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're here. Silver Dome. That's right, Silver Dome. Project M Bridge. Oh, yeah. Make a movie. That's right. There you go. And Saturday Night Live. That's right, Mark Menard. True that. And we are here rocking, but we're not rolling. We're just only rocking. We don't rock and roll here. We just rock. That's very good. There's so many stacking channels. There's a lot of channels, that's for sure, John Bannon. And he watches only 3. Which ones do you watch, John Bannon? And I appreciate you watching some of mine too from time to time. It means a lot. Nickel stacking. His stick was gold and silver are not good to buy. That don't keep up with inflation. Yes, that's right. Yep. And I think I had that debate with him when he came on. But he was nice. 87 channels. There was nothing on but Sal. Thank you, Helter Skelter. Appreciate that. Very kind. All right. Let's see here. Jay McGuire says, morning, Sal. Good morning to you, Jay McGuire. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late responding, but Good afternoon, good evening, and God bless. Mark Williams, I only want U.S. gold. Great show, Sal. Thank you. Yes, I like U.S. gold. All right, very, very good. Good stuff. Joe Knob says the gold chart is showing a bearish channel, so I would expect a slight pullback soon. All right, there you go. So you're looking at the technical analysis. We'll see if that's right. It could be, barring anything crazy. All right. Well, John Bannon, I'm in good company with Yankee. Thank you, John. I honor and I most very much appreciate your kindness and watching the channel. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much for that. Oh, yeah. Let's see. 0.3, very good. And, okay. And, Dew Matthews says, I wonder how much gold is held in Fort Knox. Good question. Good question. Altogether, we're supposed to have 8,133 metric tons, but who knows if we really do or not. And let's see here. Dax Ryan, yeah. I don't do that purposefully because I don't want to be reliant on somebody else to get views. I mean, I will interview some folks, but I've found that the interviews I've done have not helped with views. Like I interviewed Andy Scheckman, and let me tell you what happened with Andy Scheckman. I interviewed him, and I didn't get an increase in views, and then some other channel stole the content from my interview with Andy Scheckman, stole my content, posted it. I got like 10,000 views on that video. They got like 65,000 views from stealing my content. Tell me what's wrong with that picture. It's crazy. Mr. Beast has reached out to me multiple times for an interview, wanting to be on the channel, but it doesn't really fit. So he keeps begging me about it. It's like, please, Uncle Sal, please have me on. I need support for my channel. I'll even pay you. But I was like, it just doesn't. We're just a little different in our content and our style. I'm trying. No, I'm kidding. All right, very good, very good. Yeah, Silver Sleuth, that'd be nice. Rogan or Tucker, maybe. They're pretty fun. It'd be fun. Let's see here. Oh man, no, we're just having a little bit of fun. Having a little bit of fun there with the old Mr. Beast. Let's see here. Yeah, Dax Ryan, I don't, it's one of those things where I've got to try something different, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I want to keep it about precious metals. If I go into like heavy editing and putting in a bunch of charts, graphs, and special effects like they do in South Korea or Taiwan, it'd be a lot of time and effort. And I've seen channels do that, and it does nothing for their channel. Really good content creators, they script everything. I mean, they write down everything. They have no ums or ahs. They're perfectly edited and polished, and it does nothing for their channel. And it should, because they've spent a lot of time and effort in doing it. So I don't know what else I can do that's not going to be a whole lot more effort and sound and be natural. The thing is I need to be natural and let my personality shine through. I don't know. But if you have any ideas that doesn't involve, I guess, heavy editing, I guess I'll just say that, or scripting, let me know. I'm open to any ideas you guys might have, because I'm trying to grow my channel, but I don't want to rely on a coin shop or a consistent guest or whatever, because anyways, but I don't want to copy what those guys do. I don't want to steal their thunder. They already have that lane. I need to stay in my lane. I don't want to impose on them and try to compete. So there's that as well too. And I just need to find some original way. I'm trying to think outside the box, but it's tough because I'm also grinding as well. You know what I mean? Very good. Has some hand grenades and machine guns. That might actually cause a strike to my channel. I don't want to do that. Thank you, Paul Tissue. Appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta stay true to myself as well too in all of this. But let me tell you something, folks. I appreciate you guys that have been faithful viewers and watching. It means a lot to me that you're here, so I appreciate that so much. All right. Mr. Abdonis says here, hovering at near 60% of all-time highs, and fixed it for you. I'm not sure I get what you mean about that. Gold is at an all-time high. Now, also adjusted for inflation, it's not there yet, but it's not 60% of that either. It's not that far off from that. Adjusted for inflation, gold would have to be $3,200 an ounce. Let's see here. Bill says, change the silver and gold topic. Pick a new topic about precious metals. Bill, if you go to my channel, if I talk about anything other than gold and silver, look at the views on videos I do about palladium. 760 views. Of course, I didn't spell that right. Wow. Okay, this is one that I did a year ago that actually did fairly well, but that's the exception rather than the rule. But usually the videos that I do about other metals don't get very many views. Platinum especially. In fact, I did a full platinum stack. Bill 457. And look, it got hardly any views at all. My tungsten full stack video got more views than that. I did a video about tungsten. I've done other videos about other stuff. Very good. Buckshot George, do a short video featuring a viewer story accomplishment like you did with 66am. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea, Buckshot George. Yes. True. That's very good. That's a good idea. Very, very good idea, actually. And then it engages with you guys that are willing to. I might have to do that. I might think about how to approach that. Have a good night, CCT. Thank you so much for being here. And if any of you guys do have ideas like what Buckshot George just sent, email me at the email address below. And actually, while we're here, we got almost 100 viewers. If you have a story, a stacking story, that you would like to share with me, email me at the email address at the bottom of your screen here. And you know, I may not be able to, like if you say, I went to my local coin shop and bought 5 silver eagles and I got them for spot price. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, that's a nice story, but it's got to be something a little bit more, something more bigger, because people getting spot deals is not that out of the ordinary. But if there's a story or situation behind it, yeah, tell me about it. But yeah, because it would be an interesting thing to see. But really something that's really amazing, an amazing story is what we're looking for. All right. Let's see here. All right, thank you, Zephiel. All right, Zephiel, all I got to do is if you go in and type palladium, Zephiel is going to watch all my videos about palladium. There's a lot of them. Palladium prices crashing. 2017 Palladium Eagle. Comparing silver, gold, platinum, and palladium. 2018 Palladium Proof. 2015 Palladium Proof coin. This knows the value of palladium. Palladium 1 ounce coin in bars and rounds. Power of palladium. There's another comparison. Full palladium stack. Actually, this one did worse than my full platinum stack. This one did very bad, but I did a full palladium stack as well too. And so yeah, a lot of videos. You'll be spending some time. I've done a lot of videos on palladium. Oh yeah, but I hope you will check it out. Thank you, Zephiel. All right, very good. Let's see here. And let's see, we've got Do Matthews says, if we know China sells more U.S. Treasury bills, you'll know when China's central bank will be buying gold. Yep, that's true. True that. Yep. Watch their T-bill sell off, and they've been selling some off, that's for sure. And it's chipping away at the dollar's dominance around the world. Let's chip away at this coffee. I'm going to slurp it right now. Robert Gill, thanks for continuing your videos without a days of a break. An online PM vendor, when silver hit $30, was offering these Trump train trinkets. As silver gained momentum, they were up to 36 plus an ounce. Historically, by watching your channel for so many years, I said to myself, silver can't stay up there too long. The big guys were short, and they can make money and bring it down to 28, then we'll buy in the dip. Sure enough, it happened, and I logged in quickly to purchase a handful of the trinkets, only to find that they were currently not available. Proves that coin shops will only sell the junk silver when the market's low and bring in the best when the markets are at its peak. So when the banks manipulate the precious metal markets and the coin shop dealers manipulate the physical market. Yep, that's right, Robert. Yeah, I know it's a shame, and I'm sorry you weren't able to get those in a dip for sure. All right, very good. All right, 1964 quarter is here. He's been missing a lot of videos due to work, been working crazy hours. I feel like I'm letting Sal down. No, don't feel that way. You guys have lives too. I understand 1964 quarter. I appreciate it. And very kind of you. And I know you're working hard, so thank you so much. Zephiel, I've got a lot of playlists. Let me show you those, Zephiel. Yep, I'm definitely on top of the playlist thing, that's for sure. But 1964 quarter, I appreciate you, my friend. I understand your time is valuable, so it means a lot to me when you can watch, and don't feel like you're letting me down if you're working hard. I really appreciate it. So if you go to my channel, if you want to just start playing videos from a playlist, there's a lot of them. I got probably too many playlists. Yes, indeed, here. A lot of them here. Look at all these playlists. Crazy, crazy. Never-ending playlist, it seems like that there. All right. Let's get over here to Zero Cool. Anyone else saw land being bought by China in Maine? It's not just Maine, it's across the entire United States. It's crazy. Play guitar, play guitar. Yes, indeed. Maybe I'll whip out the guitar. I need to practice a little bit. It's been a little while. Marco Emery, thanks for doing a surprise email this Saturday. Do you have any thoughts on Bitcoin? Should we avoid it, or can it complement our metals? It can complement your metals, Marco. It sure can. I'm not against Bitcoin. It's very different. It's just another diversification tool. It's highly risky, but you know, there's nothing wrong with diversification of any sort. I'm not against any kind of cryptocurrency, as long as you understand the risk. You know what I mean? Understanding that risk is crucial in anything, including precious metals or guitars, for that matter. I mean, I could break a string while I'm doing this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's see here. Good morning, Sal. Good morning to you, Calvin Cooper. Yay, though. I'm a little late in responding, but thank you so much. Let's see here. So let's see here. Zephiel, who is here with us. We love Zephiel. Says the following here, and I quote, with some of these reports, you're getting it from Western sources. It's completely possible that China has not stopped buying gold at all, but it's been shifting between Western markets and those of the Middle East to Russia. I'm referring to government bank buying, not consumer buying. Very well could be. Although I think some of their central bank stuff, they do report on the normal methods of communication for those things. But anyways, all right, let's see. Oh yeah, thank you, Zardogs. You guys are great. Let's see here. Actually, for those of you who are musicians, I'm going to play 4 chords, and you tell me what the band is, okay? And it's not a song, and you'll know what I'm talking about. These 4 chords is the name of the band. Tell me what it is. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you tell me what the name of that band is? Let's see if you can do it. Let me do it one more time. I'm going to do it slow. Hey, Dean got it. Silver Hair got it. AC/DC. AC/DC. There you go. You got it. Silver Hair and Dean. You got it. AC/DC. That's exactly right. I played the A chord, the C chord, the D chord, and C chord. Sweet Home Pennsylvania. You guys are great. Han Valen, Nirvana. I don't even know. I haven't listened to that song in forever. All right. And he's deaf, and Dean got it. That's awesome. AC/DC. Yeah, that's right. Ride the Lightning. Oh wait, no, that's that's the other song. I'm sorry, Red Crawler. I got the wrong one. Let me see here. Oh no, shoot. I used to know part of Ride the Lightning. Now I can't get the song in my head. Man, I keep on getting Creeping Death in my head, but it's not that. Ride the Lightning. Oh wait, miss. Oh man, dang it. Oh, I haven't even heard the song in so long. Play some Slayer. Let's hear. Flash before my eyes. I don't wanna die. Oh man, but I have to yeah. I'd have to hear it again because there's a melodic part in it, but I forgot how it goes. I used to know that melodic part in it before the solo, but I forget it anyways. Yeah. But thank you, Red Crawler. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Good to see Gold Chick is with us. You guys are awesome. Let's get to the next comment here. Let's see. Hocus Pocus by Focus. Here we go. Dead Skin Mask. Oh man, let's see here. That was did South of Heaven earlier, but this is let's see here. Something like that. I don't quite exactly get it right, but anyway, something to that effect. Let's see here. Kaiser Chief, I predict a riot to celebrate Leeds winning United Kingdom today. I wish I knew that, but I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all I know from smoke on the water. Oh, let's see here. Steve C is here. Surprise live. Good to see you. Thomas Jefferson chimes in on this with the following. Says this, as you can see, don't need China to support the current price levels. Rampant inflation and erosion of the dollar will predominate the long-term trend to chronically higher prices. Indeed, but they will certainly bump it along. They sure will bump it along indeed. All right. Let's see. Oh, Rush. Oh, man, let's see here. Let me see. Oh, let's see here. And we've got one of many. The ones who sell paper know that they are going to pay up soon and have to keep it as cheap as possible. But good leaders like Russia and China will take over in their best interest for the good of all, not just a few of J.P. Morgan's slaves. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. And let's see. We've got this from Gold Chick, a heart. Thank you, the lovely Gold Chick. Give me a red heart on this. Thank you. She gave me a heart on. That was nice of her. Michael Morley. They probably will buy more silver as gold becomes unaffordable. Indeed, they already are. I've done videos about that as well. They are definitely buying silver like crazy in multiple different ways. The people are buying it, and the government's buying it as well too. Yeah, blisters. If I play too much, I'll get some blisters. All right, very good. Hi Ho Silver is here. Welcome, Hi Ho Silver. From Built to Spill. I don't know that. I'm sorry, ZFIL. But we've got first from PC Coinstar. Not quite, but close. Yes, and we've got this from Brian McDaniel. To help the rhythm. Thank you. The algorithm of the night. Yes, indeed. And we also have here from Silver Eagle Stacker. Says this, it's no use selling your gold and silver to coin dealers. It's best to sell on eBay. I called 2 coin dealers for Silver Eagles, 1 to 150 over spot and gold spot. Yes, if you can break through that 13%, then on eBay, then yeah, might be, and pay for shipping. You're right. The Godfather, TNT21, thank you for watching the full Platinum Stack video. Appreciate that so much. And Bad Company. Oh, yeah, let me see here. All right. Jesus says the following. Sal, great video. Thank you, sir. Always enjoy the knowledge and info around the world. I love hearing that China and India are buying tons of silver from the COMEX and big silver industries for low cost. How true is that info? Why is other nations have silver price higher than America? Unless silver is being suppressed, manipulated in America for trading and selling demand to other nations or industries around the globe and military demand, I'll keep stacking faithfully each week at low premiums, especially with banks going under and closing down every month around the globe, or even cyber attack. Fully loaded in case of emergency. Indeed, that's right. There is some arbitrage opportunities because of the wide range of in the markets there with the Shanghai. I don't know that we've ever seen this before, especially for this long. But yes, indeed. Crazy. All right, Gold Chick, did the BRICS Plus countries quit Basel? I don't know if they have or not. I've not heard anything about that. I kind of don't think they have. But it could be wrong on that. Tony Bones, come on, sell with the doom and gloom. Hit hard, really? I'd say if it was down $5, it would be hit hard and barely hit at all where it is now. Well, Tony, you gotta listen to the video. When I talk about these markets and what happened, it's always within a trading day. Silver got hit hard yesterday. It did. And I always have to explain that in every video, but there's gonna be people who don't listen to what I say. But yes, indeed, that was a big hit. Anything over 2% is a pretty big hit. Linda Longley is here. Good to see you. All right. And we've got here, Peggy Morgan says, silver is fun to stack. And there it is. It's nice to have, but if you have to go into it knowing it isn't gold, it will never be gold. It's a play metal for the markets. Focus on gold. Well, speaking of playing metal, I played some metal, but no silver was involved in that metal. Let's see here. And let's see. Very good. One Species is here with the popcorn. Yeah, Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters and other bands are complaining that Trump used their music. But the thing is that you would think they would know that Trump got a license for that stuff from BNI and ASCAP. I think he's pretty well within his right to use that because he's not profiting from that music. It's not a fundraiser. I think it's legally within Trump's right to use that music. So I think they can complain all they want, but I don't know. All right. Richard Metcalf's Algorithm Food and a smash thumbs up button. Thank you. That's from last night's live broadcast. Algorithm from Jeff Keller. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. And we've got this from Richard Metcalf. Thanks for the update, Sal. China is a wild card, but they aren't the whole enchilada. That's right. They are not. You're right. Big Dogs chimes in and says this. Looked up the numbers about China versus the U.S. Although large, they still pale in gold holdings compared to the U.S. That's right, exactly. They sure do. That's the reported gold numbers, you know. All right, let's see here. 5785B says this: given the opportunities for investments in 2025, cash will be king. Silver and gold will be dead investments. They've always been dead investments, 5785B, because they're not investments at all. They are indeed hedges against economic instability and inflation. You know what I mean? Surprise! Good to see you, HVAC Residential Basics. Good to see you. Oh, I have to check that out, Brian Peterson. I've not seen that. The square bars shown during the audit made me wonder how they removed the bars from the casting mold. The audit. Square bars. You have to remind me what that is, one species. Let's see here. Let me see if I can remember this riff. I don't have my amp here, but anyways. All right. His claim to fame educating others and playing no games. Thank you, Paul Sargent. Appreciate that, brother. Let's see here. Scott Wilson says, unless China is sending flawed data abroad to keep the cat in the bag, it's people having the edge, unlike our own slavers. We definitely have an edge when we hold gold and silver. Tucson Bubba, with sort of a straight face on this one. Thank you, Tucson. Good to see you. Shiny Man. Nice Dragon Gold collection there. You might want to look into the Dragon Tiger one. Yes. It'd be cool to have one of those as well. Won't you take that ride with precious metals? That's right. Take it on that ride. Little Smurfs Eat Ivy is here. Good to see you. Lovely lady of the community. Thank you, one species. Yeah. Send me a note on that. Trying to remember this riff here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see here. Okay, we've got this from Richard Metcalf. Down today, up today. Down today, up on Monday. He's what he's predicting. A tube of Franklin's added to the stack to celebrate the pullback. Now that I bought, watch it continue to drop. No, I hear you. Yeah, it's crazy. See what happens. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Listen what you say, even though you told me to listen again in commentary. I don't think it's 2% hit is anything big. Look at what happened to tipping. I'm not sure what tipping has to do with it, but yeah. Well, one thing's for sure, we're seeing 2% moves more frequently these days, but I still think it's a pretty big deal. But yeah, people can disagree, but yeah. But I think in one day, it's a pretty big move. All right, let's see. And let's see. Red Crawler says, news or propaganda by the media. I'm very cynical to any information these days. Totally understand that for sure. You're right. I agree with you. Gold is its own dividend. Thank you for recognizing that. And Silver Sleuth, appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Gold is its own dividend. And Peggy Morgan, it's going to happen, no doubt. All right. Peggy thinks that the banks will start collapsing or failing. But Silver Smith is here. Good to see you. All right. And David C says, Sal, what's the silver coin on the right? I love it. That is the American Liberty 2023 silver medal for the United States Mint. Zardoz with some algorithmic emoticons. Appreciate that, Zardoz. Very kind. Okay, John Bannon, have a good night. See you Sunday. All right. Appreciate you being here. Matthew Crust Life. Well, Sal, it's starting to unfold fast. October would be pretty interesting to see what happens there. Low blood pressure. Sal, we got stagflation now. Wake up, America. Well, technically we don't. Employment's still high enough, and inflation is not bad enough at this point because it's all being propped up. We do not have stagflation right now. All right. All right, let's see what we've got happening here. Here we go, says Josh Sheeland here. All right, here we go, here we go. We're riding high. We're good. Silver Heist is here. And we've got Carrie Tarrant says, if it's the right thing to do the government will the opposite. Government will do the opposite of, always do the opposite of the right thing, it seems. I agree. It's really a shame, but it does tend to be the case. I'm done with all of this. I'm going to go into the mountains and live in a cave. I know, I hear you, I hear you. Cemetery Shop is here. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Let's slurp our way through another comment here. Willie Spencer's with us. Good to see you. Nice to see you, Willie. And so over here says 3-day weekend. Always concerned about the bank holiday. When was the last bank holiday? It was after 9/11. How many weeks? Yes, indeed. I don't know. I'm not sure. Cherokee Cowboy says, keep on stacking. Maybe Columbus Day. And David C., you're right. What you're saying, there will be bailouts before bail-ins. Yep, I agree. I think so too. And Master Blaster says, this is why I tell people to stack a bit of PMs. The ones that done will go, oh wow. Yes, indeed. It will surprise us all at once, that's for sure. And Joel Chigner, 3025. Says this. Let me get down here. What's happening this way? Let's do this. Says put $1 million in cash in the bank, come back 1 week later and ask for it back, and maybe they have it for you in a few weeks if you're lucky. Doesn't make sense to be a bank robber anymore. Chump change. But rob one of those television evangelists at home. Big money there. Cha-ching. There you go. Well, likely they're not going to have $1 million at home either. All right. Very good. Okay, we've got please go all the way on this about the October 1st video. Bank failure situation here says the following. Bank failures are built right in. It's due to the silver contracts, the losses they use to control the price of silver, keeping it down. There are more contracts created by Chase Manhattan Bank than ever in history right now. They are having a difficult time keeping the price under $30. They know the banks holding the bag will fail, except they don't really fail because the government bails them out every single time without fail. They've been doing this over and over and over for the last 50 years. More banks keep more contracts each time to keep the scam going. Yep, it seems to be going up for sure. For sure. All right. And let's see here what we've got here from Gold Chick. Bank runs kick butt. I can get more metal from my cash-starved LCDs. There you go. And true that, because they're buying a lot. That means they need cash. They need to sell to you, so they lower the premiums. Excellent way to do it, Gold Chick. Great strategy. Carl Starr, just another thing to happen prior to November. Yep, big things for sure. All right, very good. Zardos, yes, thanks for the gift and membership. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. And we've got over here, Salivate Metal. I respectfully disagree. There will be bail-ins. Dodd-Frank, well, they'll bail out before they bail in. But I think they're coming in some ways. Some people feel that some of the fees and stuff, the way they're being treated by the banks, it's happening now. And essentially, inflation is a kind of bail-in too, right? You have less value for your dollar. Let's see here. All right, we've got Gold Chicks. Samsung phones are cool like CKO. Indeed, they are. Oh, yeah. And 77 says, well, that's interesting indeed. Yes. Fascinating detail in this video. Roy Harris, Delma Ray 7, don't fight the Fed. 2-1. Banker printing money. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you for the comment. And let's see here. And let's see here. Golden Play Roblox 5985 says, well, yeah, the recession is now coming hard since central banks are thinking about cutting interest rates. I'd assume that they're having a hard time paying interest on debt, which is why they are cutting soon. Yes, I tell you, there's a lot of different motivating factors for why they would cut now, but yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. All right, good evening to you, Rusty Nail, watching from 15 minutes ago, 60 minutes ago. Appreciate that. We've got Anonymous Stacker says this, the banks are a house of cards. A collapse is inevitable. All right. Yeah, which ones, though? Which ones are doing well? Which ones are not doing well? I think the big banks are probably okay, the biggest of the big banks. How do you define a big bank in this scenario, though? I really didn't look into that, but that's one thing to kind of consider through all this, is whether or not it's going to happen. The government can't keep bailing banks out forever. I keep only enough fiat cash in the bank to pay my monthly bills and buy metals with every paycheck. Yep, understand. And let's see here. Let's move on up and get my mouse back and see what the next comment is here. We've got this from user. It says, how was this rate cut not already baked into the silver price? It is to a degree. Cut rate happens on the 15th and everybody is going to run out and buy silver. No, it happens on the 18th. Number one. Number two is it is baked in to a degree. It's just the other factors that are weighing how much it's going to be cut is why you're seeing a movement in the price of silver. Rob Moran is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Cherokee Cowboy says, keep on stacking. That's how we do it. Just keep on stacking indeed. Gold Chick says, is there a live surprise in store for us tonight? Gold Chick, yes, there is. We are here. And thank you, Gold Chick. All right. Yes, indeed. We are here. Good information. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Dennis Niemeyer. Appreciate that, brother. Very interesting, Sal. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Appreciate you. And Audit the Fed says, Jim Tillapal. Yep, it needs to happen. By the way, did you know that there is an audit of the Fed? There's an internal audit of the Fed every year. And just we're not privy to that information. But I think there needs to be a public audit of the Fed. And there also needs to be a audit of the Federal Reserve. Mark Waters says, very good opportunity. Yes, indeed. For sure it is. Thank you, sir. Dark Horse says, I hate being right all the time. All right. All right. I wouldn't hate that. D-Glass says, $50 an ounce for silver seems cheap. Nothing less than 2,543 an ounce for my silver. All right. The price of gold for the price of silver. Live surprises indeed, for sure. And DD Prepper, it's a coiled spring of manipulation on the silver. Indeed it is, for sure. And we've got Abeling says, stack 20 miscellaneous sovereign coin dealer at SD Bullion for $30.99. I enjoy the our choice deals, just like Christmas. Meanwhile, Costco offered 1 ounce gold bullion for $2,600, which is not such a good deal. Yes, you're right. You're right. All right, now let's get over to this next comment up here in the chain gang. Hey, buddy, I'm late, but I got on. Well, thank you. Well, Silver Average, we are here tonight if you care to join us. Hope you'll pop on. We'll see here. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. When Ilwich 726 on this video from yesterday. Hush, you know, who you're trying to convince that you buy silver only to preserve your wealth. You know good, and G. Ned will that you have hope and dreams of silver putting more than preservation in your pockets. Enough with the pseudo-humble stacker BS. Well, I don't need to convince anybody, Weinrich. It's history. History is the guide of that it will preserve your wealth. Let's see here. The Fed has audited themselves and found no wrongdoing. I think I've heard that before. That's right. Like the hen robbing the hen house. Or whatever. The fox guarding the hen house, right? I don't know. Well, I guess it's a little different story there. Different analogy, but needed. James and Neil Brown for the emoticons. My kid is a grandmaster. Hopefully recovers. If not, it drops low enough, I will buy again. Yes, indeed. Good plan. Red Crawler is looking on from this broadcast. He was here earlier tonight. We appreciate it. Red Crawler, and he's still here. Can we get 150 thumbs up? I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know how many we have now, but it'd be nice to get it. Thank you, Red Crawler. And let's see here. We've got the hot shoe. Hot shoe, man. I think because it used to be monetarily tied to the silver certificates and its closer relationship to the dollar, the Federal Reserve wants to stay down or will show how weak their fiat currency is. And if it loss of being the world reserve currency, they can sell paper contracts about as fast as they can print those counterfeit bills. You might have something on that for sure. Could be part of the case if you feel threatened by it. But we'll see here. All right. Yeah. Let's get over here to Ray Gilgreth says, to make any difference, they 50-point rate cut. They should have 25 last meeting. They effed up. Well, we'll see if they do it. That would be quite a surprise if they did it. If they lower 50 points or 50 basis points, watch out. Gold and silver is going to jump pretty dramatically. As I mentioned in that video, the 2008 bailout, the national debt was under 11 trillion. Crazy to think about how far we've come from that. Man, it's insane. 150 likes. Thank you. We got 150 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Red Crawler. Chad Wolf, a bank can loan out 100 times then whatever they have for any bank to have problems at all. It's manipulation, folks. Yes, indeed. Just we pay it back. We're required to pay back any loan we pay, but they aren't. Good to see Jeff Nelson. And F-37 Meadow is here. Welcome. Brian McDaniel, just hoping this adds to Al Gore's rhythm. And it does. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that so much. The HDP, everything is fine. I have been assured. Hey, hanging loose. Do not panic. Keep calm and stack on. Niels Han Dynasty, buy silver, platinum, crystallize osmium, be your own bank, or buy your own beer, or bring your own beer, or bring your own banana. Good to see you, sir. And John Bannon was here earlier tonight. Heard a lot of that. Interesting video, Sal, as always. 2% is BS. They must think people are stupid. Glad I've done well and don't have to worry. I don't keep that much cash in the bank anyway. I stack it with all my silver and gold. JP Morgan sucks, and so does TD. Canadian banks are among the world's worst, or most stable. Oh, okay. Interesting. Tony McCaustin is here. Good to see you. And T215, how much do you want to sell that coin? Metal of the year. I think I'll hang on to it. They're sold out the mint. They've actually gone up quite high in price. The gold has. Yes, indeed. And let's press on. What do we have next? Pistol Pete is here at the massage parlors where Al Gore is. Indeed he is. That's right. Exactly. And Medusa Skull says this. It says, yeah, that's a big if. They will somehow get away with it like other times. They will do whatever it takes, including lying, distorting facts, and employing fear-mongering tactics to make people submit to their gold agenda. We will not win. Holding silver and gold won't help you. My only hope is Jesus. My faith in the Lord is the only truth I will be investing in. Well, that's right. And that's the ultimate way. But the thing is Jesus is not against you holding gold and silver to protect your wealth either. Jesus is not against you being smart against a system that is really rigged against us. No question about that. Yeah, Jeff Nelson says Fed should massage the collapse and past election day. Nothing to see here. I like that. Massage is a word now that has made its way through the lexicon of this live stream with Al Gore. So excellent timing on that comment. Hagar the Hodler. Thanks, Al. Thank you, Hagar the Hodler. Appreciate you, brother. My kitten is a grandmaster, only selling if I need to, and I can make a nice profit. There we go. If you can profit, then no reason to stop it. Silver Drill Pickle. If Donald New Mexico had seen this, he would have been first. There you go. He no longer frequents this channel anymore. But Ryan Revy says here, I'm pretty sure this inflation and economy is worse than 2008. Yep, I mean, it's technically not by the numbers, but with inflation here, it probably is worse, but we don't have unemployment like we had back then. I think it was worse there, but anyways. And let's see. All right, let's slurp a little bit. We're almost done. This coffee is cold right now. Dan's Weirin and silver is lower today than it was 4 years ago. Fear mongering. Where do you get that? It's not lower than where it was 4 years ago. No way it's not lower than it was 4 years ago. It's higher. There was one time in 2021 when it got up to $29 an ounce for a brief amount of time, but that was it. That's right, Red Crawler. If you have a job, hold on to it. That's exactly right, Red Crawler. Hang on to your job. Unidrummer says this: the Fed is delusional. They're going to have to raise interest rates 20% or this country is finished. Yeah, they're not going to do that. We know that, right? You will be trading in your guns for spam sandwiches. What would happen in gold and silver if that happened? Can you imagine? It's crazy. Slow and steady wins the race. That's exactly right, Nesmaniac. You nailed it. Dove season is here. Good to see Dove season. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let us do this. Let's refresh these comments, see what's popped in since the last broadcast here. Let's go down here, see what we've got. Yeah. All right. We're going down here. We've got Rusty Nail says, good evening. Good evening, Rusty Nail. Appreciate you watching that video. Surely no one was expecting anything different, knowing anything about silver in just the last 2 or 3 days. There's another one. Jukebox hates silver, but he continues to watch and comment. That's fine. Milk Spot Hero on this video says the following, and I quote, I was telling someone on another comment section that a rate cut would risk us hyperinflation just after the election. The poor child said, how could that happen since inflation is going down? They didn't understand that the numbers and what else is being said were inflation not going up as much rather than actually going down, right? Yes, indeed. And that's right. It very well could. All right. Let's hear. Mr. Mystery Guest is slurping with us. Thank you. Mr. Mystery Guest. 2 more weeks. There's 2 more weeks, he says. Okay. And George Hubbard. I missed last month's pullback, but not today. Felt good to walk out of my metals dealer today with hands full of sale price silver. Yes, and deals are still had. Premiums are going up for wholesalers, so there may be a shift to some more higher premiums on silver. We'll find out. Okay, let's see. All right, let's slurp our way through. You think I'd be done with this coffee by now? I don't even have any chaser for it. All right, and here is Al Snappy Ton. Thanks for the membership. Yes, you got a channel gift memberships. Thanks to the great members of the community. Usually in these live broadcasts, we have good people who will gift channel memberships, like we had tonight from Count Derpula. And Zephiel and Red, I think it was, we had a third one do it too. Could have been Paul Tissue gifted one, I think. So thank you guys. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's move on up here a little bit. That was from last night's broadcast. And we're winding down this broadcast now. We're almost done. Clean them till it hurts. There you go. That's right. Clean. I love that, Jeff Nelson. He went back and watched this video where I demonstrated this ultrasonic cleaner. It was okay. It really didn't do as well as I was expected it to. Zara gifted. That's right. Okay, Zardos. Yep, Zardos gifted. Thank you, Zardos, for gifting. Channel gift membership as well. Appreciate you guys doing that. Zed, got last order yesterday with all silver in my hand. Stuff in Ham, Pennsylvania needs some dimes. Nice. Yeah, pick up some dimes. A good way to do that. Let's see here. It says this. 128 likes, just got home from work and taking the dogs out for a walk and listening to what you guys had to say today. Thank you, Wasilla Stacker, up there in Alaska. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. Let's see here. And F37 metal. Great info. Get your silver while it's cheap. There you go. Yeah, these premiums may not last much longer. Here they're being raised up. Cybercurrent Twitcher. Another way to look at it is it's still considerably higher than it was in 2015. Yep, that's true. Very, very true. And I think even adjusted for inflation, it's up. That means that from 2015 to now, then yes, indeed. Built to spill riffs. I have to look. I never even heard that band, Zephiel, but yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Big J is here. A good dime bag. That's right. Nothing like a good dime bag, indeed. Oh, yeah. I'm famous for selling dime bags on my channel. Wasilla Stacker, not dime bag Daryl either. But anyways, just picked up a proof. 2012 Australian Kook Kilo coin. Whoa. Nice. Way to go. I've got a 2012 Kook coin as well. But it's not proof. But that's awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. Manuel Wild. The research from 2020 and is outdated on this. Are silver batteries hype or not? It's linked to the video showing the important improvement didn't justify the much higher cost. That's a reason why it's still not seeing the market. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thank you for that. All right. Wasilla Stacker comments are not streaming live on my end this afternoon. Hope everybody is doing well, stacking as hard as it possibly can. I always have those turned on to be published after the broadcast, but sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. Most of the time they show up, but sometimes they don't. So apologize if they don't do that. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. In my darkest hour, let's see here. I don't know that song. I wish I knew it. Variance Junkie says, it is Friday. Silver got manipulated down again. Got hit hard for sure. Missed a stream, Queens A to Z. No worries. We're on just for a little bit more tonight. Likely might be off by the time you see this, but anyways, but appreciate it. Homestead Aquarius, thank you, Sal. Here's some Salgorithm food. Always appreciate it. Really needed here lately. Everything else is going up. Gold will too. Yes, indeed. And doing a platinum NIMXRE says this here. Doing a platinum collector move. Own all 5 of the First Amendment series. Imagining some future error being rewarded. Plus, we'll have 5 ounces. Yeah, that's true. Yes, those are pretty expensive, though, those proof ones. But yeah, if you can find a good deal on them, for sure, yes. All right. Too early, says Gold Chick. All right, it was too early for that one. But we're here now. And KCT Shark says, cheers. Thank you. Good to see you. And here we've got this from Jeff Nelson on the gold envelope challenge. Did I cheat on the golden envelope challenge? Let's see here. It says this. I found the envelope challenge. Very wise method of saving enough to buy an ounce of gold. It has not been cheap for a long time. Getting ready to pull the trigger again north of $2,500. Whoa! But I will have it in my hand. Great video. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. I appreciate that, brother. Yes, indeed. All right, dogfight. All right, Big J. Break up the dogfight. Keep those guys from... Or make your bets, right? All right, thank you. Thank you, Jeff Nelson. Great comment. Thank you for watching that video. Appreciate it, brother. Have a good night, my friend. All right, and we've caught up on all the comments. And yes, and you guys are amazing. Thanks for being here tonight. You know, we little surprise live, a good successful one. I appreciate you guys being here. Counter Pretty, thank you again. You've been the champion tonight. And thanks for all those who donated via Super Chat. Appreciate it. And the channel gift memberships. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for being here and your faithful viewership, kindness, and interactions here. All right. I slurp in your honor. And we're going to be back here tomorrow night for a regular Sunday night broadcast, watching the markets as they open up. So I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice that will serve you well in life, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. So have a good night, all. Take care. See ya. I'd like to be ya.